Hey everyone, it's Alex. Welcome back to Beauty Vlogger 101. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over how to fill out the description box on your YouTube video. The description box is very important. A lot of people don't actually take advantage of it, but they really should, because it's something that people are going to People are going to open up and look for items that you mentioned, your social media accounts, what makeup you're wearing. Now some people also aren't aware, so they still might ask, in the comments like, oh, what lipstick you're wearing? But for those that know, it's really great to have all that information so that people can find things easily. Also, so they don't have to go back and rewatch the entire video to find that one item that you mentioned at 3 minutes and 35 seconds or 7 minutes and 10 seconds. Like, it's just really frustrating. And then I also showed you a good way to pretty much section it off and make it really easy to look to the viewers. So that way they're not just seeing this huge blob. Because I know when I first started out, it kind of looked more like a blob, and I saw Ready, Set, Glamorous description box. I'm like, okay, I want to put lines in between each section. I want to capitalize or put the title in all caps for each section. So I'm going to go through my tips on how to fill out the description box by showing you my Beauty Addict Next Door description box for my most recent video. It's for my July monthly addictions. So I will go through that with you guys very quickly. It's going to be short and sweet. A voiceover that I did for you guys. But before we get started, I do want to go over some tips. So I have 5 things that you absolutely should include in your description box. So here, I put a list together. So the first thing is social media. So if you want people to follow you on social media, they need to figure out where the heck you are. Especially with social media, you can't always have the exact same name as your YouTube channel name. Whether it's too long, it's already taken. So you're going to want to list all of your usernames, include links if you can to all of your social media accounts to make it really easy for people to find you and follow you. Now another thing is you want to include your makeup. So many people, especially with lipstick, people are always going to ask you, whoa, what lipstick are you wearing? Oh, what foundation are you wearing? Your skin looks really nice. And you want to minimize how many questions people ask you. Now it's kind of nice because then you get to interact more, but the bigger your channel is, the less time that you're going to have to respond. So say you're one of those people, you are so lucky enough to grow to like 100,000 subscribers. You're getting so many comments, you might not be able to get to all of them. And someone asks, what lipstick are you wearing? And they may never know what lipstick you're wearing because you didn't include it in the description box. So at least if you put it there, you at least say, hey, I put it here, so that way you know. And they have a chance of figuring it out in case you don't have time to, that's more long term, but still, definitely put it in the description box. It's really helpful to see what you're wearing, especially if it's like a lot of stuff. Now, I don't put the links to every single item that I'm wearing because it'd just be ridiculous, but at least list what they are. And then the third item that you definitely want to include, kind of goes along with makeup, is your outfit. So people are going to know what top you're wearing, what earrings you're wearing, what even like this mid-ring you're wearing. So make sure that you include that information in there so people know where to get the products that you are wearing in case they want to buy it. And then the next item is that you want to include music. So if you're using music, especially if it's not, like if it's in your iMovie music options, that's fine. But if you're using anything off of iTunes or something you found on YouTube, you definitely want to give credit to whoever's YouTube account that is, to whoever sings that particular song. Say, hey, buy this on iTunes. You want to put a link to the iTunes song, so that way you give credit. So make sure you include that information in there. Then the last thing is any products that you mentioned. So in my July monthly addictions, I included a list of all of my monthly addictions. So that's not even just makeup. It's like my favorite show. I included Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I put my favorite song. So anything that you mentioned, have a section for that says July monthly addictions, and then list everything that you mentioned in the video. Now, some of you may be not used to putting so much in the description box, or you don't have time to put that much stuff in the description box. So maybe to cut it down, definitely do the music credit. You have to do that. You're going to want to include your social media accounts, and then for the products that you have to put in the products that you mentioned. Like, you really need to do that. But as far as the outfit and makeup goes, maybe just put your top for the outfit, and maybe just put the lipstick that you're wearing for the makeup, just so that you put a little something, because I think what lipstick are you wearing is probably the most popular, and obviously your top is what's going to stand out the most. So definitely list those 2 things in there. That'll help cut it down. And also, whenever you're doing videos, what you can do is copy and paste from your previous video insert it into your new video, and then just edit it. So all your social media accounts are going to stay the same all of the time. So all you have to do is copy and paste that. That's easy. So there's really no excuse to not include that because you can always copy and paste that. And then, yeah, so just I just copy and paste the entire thing, go in and update anything that's different from the previous video. Alright, now that we got that little introduction out of the way, let's jump on into the description box tutorial.
Alright, let's get started. So you first want to log into your YouTube account and then click on My Channel. And then go to the video that you are working on and click the Edit button. So here is where you edit your video on YouTube. And here's the first section of my video. It's called Beauty Added Next Door. It's just where I put a little welcome note and then just information about when my videos go up. So for instance, my videos go up every Sunday and Wednesday. I put up Invisalign Diaries videos on Fridays whenever I have a new video to put up. And then I just added a note saying that I occasionally put up extra videos. So just little notes there. Then I also have a section for my Beauty Vlogger 101 account, just giving you guys some information on that, the link to my channel, and also the link to my previous Beauty Vlogger 101 video. Then there is the music section. So I show you guys what my opening song is and my closing song is. So for the opening, I put the link to the YouTube video where I pulled the music from and then where to buy the song on iTunes. And then I put in the closing video as well, which is just the karaoke version of that song. Now we're going to go to business inquiries. So you just got to put your Gmail account that's connected to your YouTube account there. Then I also have a section for my mailbox. And then my social media account is the next section. So I put in my links here, but I just realized I forgot to add Snapchat, so I'm going to add Snapchat now. And then I went to put in the link, but I didn't really find it right away, so I'm just going to leave in the username for now. And as I was doing this, I realized that I want to put in the usernames for all my other accounts, not just have a link, just in case people just want to search for it. So right here, I'm going to go in and just add that information in. I'm still going to keep the links, so I'm pretty much going to have the title, for your account, so Facebook, username, then you're just going to go down to this next line and then put the link. And then space everything out just because you want it to be your viewers to see everything nicely. And that is why there are lines between each section and why each section's title is in all caps. It's meant to make it as easy as possible for your viewers to see everything, because otherwise it just blends all together and they just don't even care. Now, next section is where I put all of my links. So I link my previous video, I linked my previous monthly addictions video, and then any other video that I included in my July monthly addictions video, as well as anybody I gave a shout out to, so MAB Beauty, Nikki Tutorials, so I added a link there for them. And then the next section is my July monthly addiction. So these are the products that I mentioned in the video. You want to include those. Even stuff like TV shows, music that you mentioned, I also list in there. Now, as always, you're going to want to list your makeup in the description box, like everything you're wearing, because some people are going to ask. And then also what your outfit is, what earrings you're wearing. I realized I hadn't put in my mid-ring, because that's a tiny little thing, so I added that in there. So you guys know where to get the mid-ring from. And for the last extra section, it's just an FAQ, and I realize a lot of people ask me what my actual name is because sometimes I forget to mention it in videos. So I added that in, as well as what camera I used for this video, what editing program I used for this video, and then I also added in 2 questions about my skin, so whether I'm normal to dry and what my skin tone is, because that will help people determine how close they are as far as makeup goes with your skin tone and what to pick out. So that is everything for the description box. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.